muted. There we go. Hopefully it wasn't muted the whole time. If I was, that's okay. I was basically talking about how the Panthers' most interesting move will probably be when the Panthers get the 6th overall pick. That'll be the most interesting move in this draft. We'll see what happens, though. I know Deebo Samuel might be getting traded to the Jets. Maybe. I don't know. Hot takes. Darren Waller potentially going to the Packers. Also a hot take. But neither here nor there. I don't know what Jacksonville's gonna do here. Walker is ranked as the 6th best prospect in the draft, and that's who they're projected to draft. I want them to draft Aiden Hutchinson. I think it'd be absolutely stupid if they don't draft Hutchinson when compared to Nick Bosa and Khalil Mack in the past. And with the Jaguars signing Josh Allen to the 5th-year option earlier today and them re-signing Cam Robinson to a 3-year, $54 million deal yesterday, they just need to improve on the right side of the line, and then they also need to improve on the right side of the line. But for right now, you're looking at the number 1 pick in the draft. You're going after a D lineman. I just hope they go after Hutchinson. That's my one worry is if they go after the wrong one. Bortles to the Packers. Again, back-to-back off seasons. Bortles to the Packers. I would not be happy if Bortles went to the Packers. He's just going to be the 3rd string there. What's the point of him? What's the point of him even staying? Bortles hasn't even been in the news since he's been released by the Saints. Literally, there has not been a single thing said about Bortles since he's been released by New Orleans, which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, he ain't projected to really go anywhere, so that's okay. Now I remember this, man. 2014 draft, the Jaguars did select Blake Bortles. Oh, I became a fan, and the pick is in! Here we go! Oh, do not mess it up. Draft Hutchinson. If you draft Neal, I'll be okay. If you draft Neal, that's fine. I don't want them to draft Evan Neal, but if they do, that's okay. Don't want them to do that, but if they do, they do. Because, again, you get right tackle, Trevor Lawrence, James Robinson, Travis Etienne, they're going to be able to succeed with the linemen. If you get Walker, I'm just going to sit here and be wicked upset. If you get Hutchinson, great. You get, in my opinion, the best prospect in the draft. It only took them, with 4 minutes left to go on the clock. I don't want to say they rushed it, but they may have rushed it. There's reports that the GM, Trent Baalke, wanted Walker, but the owner, Shad Khan, wanted to select Hutchinson. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. I mean, at least last year you knew they were taking Trevor Lawrence. This year's a total shot in the dark. Total shot in the dark. Hold on here. A pick is in. I'm getting nervous right now, dude. How about the Jaguars taking Spencer Ryder? No. Jaguars can draft a quarterback in like the 6th round. That's the last thing they need right now is a quarterback and running backs. And right guards. Oh, he's coming out! Roger Goodell's about to make the announcement. Brace yourselves.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker.
No! Oh, no! They did take Walker. Are you kidding? Horrible. Oh, man. They just let the next Khalil Mack slip right out of their hands. Oh, hurts. He is also an edge. I will not necessarily. I mean, this isn't the player I want, but man, Walker was still a beast out of Georgia. So I can't necessarily be upset by this. I mean, I don't know how this guy's going to play in the pros, so I'm not going to completely dog the pick. I'm not going to be like one of those guys. I'm going to wait and see how the player does first before I truly know how he's going to do. Like, you know, I'm not one to be like, oh, that draft pick was terrible and we just drafted him. I want to see what he does. But is Trayvon Walker the pick? I'm mad. I really am. Got the wrong guy. He's a great player. Definitely should be in the top 5, but top 1, I don't think so. Man, oh man, you need to draft Hutchinson. You have Hutchinson and Josh Allen on the same D-line, bro. Oof. That would have been scary. But instead, they got Trayvon Walker again. He's not terrible, but really? Oh. And Detroit's pick is in. And here they go. They're going to take Aiden Hutchinson. All right, I guess I'll stay on for the Lions pick, and then I'll end it. I was just going to do the Jaguars pick, but since Detroit's pick's already in, I'm just going to stay on for Detroit as well. They're going to select Aiden Hutchinson. It makes too much sense. Went to Michigan. Lions cut Trey Flowers earlier on in the offseason. They're another team who's in desperate need for a defensive line. They're going to get Hutchinson. I am irate, man. Again, Walker's great, but would I have selected him first overall? No. I definitely wouldn't have. I hope I'm wrong on Walker. Or at least they're just as good. They're like equally just as good, so I can't really complain. I mean, this is weird. Since I have not heard of Walker 2 weeks before the draft. What did he do? Have an amazing combine or something? Why did he all of a sudden go from like being the 8th overall pick to number 1? I don't understand. The Lions selection's in. You already know it's Aiden Hutchinson. I'm so disappointed, man. Second pick, chosen to NFL draft. The Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson, edge out of Michigan. He's staying in Detroit. I'm devastated, man. That is buffoonery by Trent Baalke. I mean, they trusted the wrong guy. Not that Sean Kahan is a guy to trust, but they trusted Trent Baalke instead of the owner. That's a horrible decision. Trent Baalke, man, he has dismantled this team, and especially the defense over the past year. Just dismantled it. And then you go with the high risk, high reward prospect instead of the prospect who's going to be a surefire Pro Bowler in Aiden Hutchinson. I just think this is a typical Jaguar thing to do. I can't say I'm surprised. I kind of expected them to pick Walker, although, again, I did want Hutchinson. Hutchinson got 14 sacks last year. I have no idea how much Walker got. This is ridiculous, dude. Well, Hutchinson takes the picture with the jersey, and I'm going to head out. Again, I just want to do a reaction for the Jaguars pick as a fan, and safe to say I'm pretty disappointed. I'm not the happiest fan in the world by any means. I'm definitely not the least happiest. I mean, I know people who are probably going absolutely berserk right now that we didn't take Hutchinson. For one, I just got to see how good Hutchinson is at the NFL level and how good how good Walker's gonna be in the pro level before I really start getting a gauge on these guys. But based off of college alone, I gotta go with Hutchinson, man. I think that was a pretty big mistake. Predictions for the Jaguars next year: Aiden Hutchinson wins Defensive Rookie of the Year because, of course, he will. And Jaguars finish 4 wins if I'm being generous. I don't know. So they're gonna win So they're gonna beat the Colts at home. I think they play the Jets next year. They could beat the Jets. They play the Giants next year. That I know for a fact. They face the NFC East. So they're beating the Giants. They're beating the Colts at home. They might beat the Commanders. Might. I'm not banking on it, but they might. And then win some other random game near the end of the season. 4 or 5 wins at most right now, man. Let's see how the rest of the draft goes, but based off the first overall pick, I'm not happy about that. Hope your team has a better draft than mine, because by the looks of things, looks like that's what's going to happen. But I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening.